Florida's governor declares the state is still open. The governor came to West Palm Beach this afternoon to make the point businesses will remain open despite the COVID pandemic.
The governor also talked about the arrivals of vaccines, and WPTV News Channel 5's Matt SCZESNY joins us with the governor's remarks. Matt?
Yeah, Michael, Kelly, the governor declared, "I got your back," and it was directed right at service workers throughout the state of Florida. The governor came to the Okeechobee Steakhouse this afternoon in West Palm Beach. He was surrounded by waitresses, cooks, and business owners saying, as you mentioned, Florida will indeed stay open. The governor says restaurants are doing a good job at containing the spread of the coronavirus, and despite what other governors are doing around the country, he will not be shutting places down. One waitress here thanked the governor and talked about what it means to her.
Single mom of 2 kids. No other income coming, so, sorry about this. Very blessed to have Governor DeSantis keeping us open. Very blessed to be able to work with Curtis and Ralph and how they pushed everything, so I would have lost everything.
The governor also talked about vaccines, the first shipments of the Pfizer vaccine arriving Monday in Florida at specific hospitals around the state, which are able to keep it at the minus 90 degrees. Healthcare workers and seniors, he says, are still the priority now.
I believe if you can get a big chunk of this at risk, the senior population, and you do the nursing homes, the mortality on this thing is going to crater. And so that's a really good first step. In terms of getting it widely available, I think the trick is going to need to be the EUA for the Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
All right, that Johnson & Johnson vaccine, the governor says, is a one-shot vaccine, which would make things easier. Approval, though, he says, is likely not expected until sometime in the month of January. The next vaccine on the horizon, he says, is Moderna's, and he does expect federal approval of that vaccine this coming Friday. He says if all goes well with that approval and with the orders that the state has between Moderna and Pfizer, he says Florida could have well over 1 million doses of vaccine by the end of this month. We're live in West Palm Beach. Matt SCZESNY, WPTV, News Channel 5.
On the fight against COVID, infectious disease experts, of course, welcome the vaccines, but insist mask wearing matters, perhaps now more than ever. Most states have mask mandates. Florida is one of about a dozen in a survey by U.S. News & World Report that does not. I went to that news conference and I asked Governor DeSantis, why not? Scientists have argued to us again and again.
It doesn't matter what they argue. What are the facts? So first of all, I don't believe in mandates.
They say the facts are that mask wearing does help, and that
that's
a mandate
not the same thing
help.
As a mandate, though. Whether you wear it or not is not the same as
why
mandate.
Not mandate it?
Because of the states that are ahead of us, 40 states that have higher caseloads, 40 states that have higher per capita hospitalizations. We're in the bottom 10 states for per capita cases, and this is with being open for months and months. So the question is, why are cases exploding in California? Why are hospitalizations exploding in other parts of the country, particularly states that have said that they've done all these great restrictions and mandates? The mandates, I don't think, have been effective.
The Palm Beach Post, in a recent report citing the Harvard Global Health Institute, noted that 13 of the 15 states that have lower infection rates than Florida do have statewide mask mandates.